Oh, he's going to Devo me. Is that going to be enough? No, it's going to be 190. Oh. And I'm all shiny. What the heck is going on? A nice glitch, I guess. Wait. It's not letting me evolve. Are you serious right now? Can I even play? Oh my goodness me.
Control players denied.
Hey Control Nation, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dr. Red. We have the often forgotten wall stall card today, Aegislash, a stage 2 with 150 base HP. It has the ability Mysterious Shield. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX and Pokemon V, which are no longer in the current format. It also has the attack Hard Bashing for 1 metal, 1 colorless energy. It does 120 base damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon, so it is a wall breaker. Now, why would we want to play this card when Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX does virtually the same thing for 1 energy more and it's a basic? Well, that's up to each player to decide other than just liking Aegislash. Aegislash was more difficult to get into play until recently. Black Bolt White Flare gave us the addition of Genesect EX. The ability Metallic Signal states, once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 evolution metal Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Once Honedge, the basic, is on the bench, you can find Dual Blade and Aegislash with Genesect. If you have Arven for Rare Candy already in hand, then it's a much easier 2-turn evolution. It also doesn't hurt that the ability acts as a deck search and thinning mechanism each turn too, and one could also turn Genesect into an attacker if need be. For 2 metal, 1 colorless energy, Protect Charge does 150 base damage and reduces damage taken by 30 the very next turn. We also have Bidoof for early game item lock and free retreat. And we also have Tatsugiri with the ability to attract customers to find much needed supporters. We also put in a single copy of Aegislash EX just in case we need a big late game KO. For 1 metal energy, Peerless Edge does 70 damage for each prize card you've taken. So if you take 5 prize cards, 70 times 5 is 350. So you're one-shotting Dragapult EX and Charizard EX. Our A-spec of choice for this deck is Prime Catcher. It comes in clutch, bringing up nasty Pokemon like Munkidori and Frostlass for an instant KO. We're also including a copy of Tool Scrapper to get rid of Air Balloon on our opponent's Pokemon. We also have Pokemon League Headquarters to stall our opponent's Bidoof and Cleffa. We also include copies of Hero's Cape to make it more difficult to KO Aegislash with those pesky small single prizers that can give us a run for our money. It also gives Aegislash more HP than an Ogerpon without the need to use Hero's Cape for an A-spec. Everything else here in the deck is for consistency. Let's also look at some cards you might consider for your own Aegislash decks, and there are quite a few. You might want Shaman for some bench protection, or Oricorio Ardent Dancing ability. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 from your opponent from your active evolution Pokemon. This is for Aegislash, getting hit by those little single prizes we talked about. Munkidori itself using Adrena Brain to move damage counters off of Munkidori to help KOs. Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon for stalling itself, so the two are working in tandem. Let's have Hydreigon EX because of the metal overlap. Might be a bit tricky getting 2 stage 2s, but you know it is if you just focus on Crashing Headbutt. You could use the Darkness Energy on Aegislash as the other energy. You also have Bronzong, Protective Bell. All of your Pokemon take 10 fewer damage from attacks. Coballing with Righteous Edge. Discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon if you like some disruption. The Baby Genesect with Ace Nullifier, you can put an Air Balloon on it. All of a sudden, you're stopping A-Specs and getting a free retreat. Metang, if you want to put a lot of metal energy in, we only run 6 metal energies in this deck. Metal Maker can really just charge up your Aegislash and your Genesect EX much quicker. Steven's Metagross for charging up your Aegislash and giving yourself an alternate attacker. Nice big old 340 tank as well. Blissey EX for Happy Switch and return doesn't hurt for 180 base damage and drawing 6 in your hand. Dodrio, Zooming Draw doesn't hurt. Also, you can use Jet Energy, which we have in this deck as well, for using Ballistic Break, getting some big KOs with the more damage counters on this card. Hops Cramorant, Fickle Spitting, 120. If your opponent has 3 or 4 prize cards, doesn't ever hurt to just throw a little Hops Cramorant into your deck. We have Artisan for getting Honedge out easier. We have Full Metal Lab. Metal Pokemon take 30 less damage from attack, so we're increasing Aegislash's base HP effectively from 150 to 180. We have Grantree. This was the old A-Spec I would use with this archetype, but Genesect makes it so much easier and smoother. We have Team Rocket's Watchtower for shutting down Knocked Out and Pidgeot. We have Bianca's Devotion. Heal all damage from one of your Pokemon that's 30 HP or less remaining. This could be a really great one of in case Aegislash is on the verge of getting KO'd thanks to the Frostlass Munkidori decks out there. Brock Scouting. Search your deck for 2 basics or 1 evolution. With Buddy Buddy Poffin and Genesect in this deck working perfectly together, I really don't see a need for Brock Scouting. Crispin, if you're going to include something like Munkidori or Hydreigon with different color energy, it's perfect for those types of decks as well. Airy to get rid of switches and whatnot from your opponent's hand. Hilda, search your deck for an evolution and an energy. We already have Genesect to get the evolution, so we included Chorus's Experiment to go get a stadium and an energy as well anyway, so I don't see the point of Hilda. Jacques, same thing, 2 evolution Pokemon. Why do that when you have Genesect? Lana's Aid can get Hone Edge and Dual Blade back as well as basic metal energy, so that might be a good addition. EXP share, if you want to turn Genesect EX into an attacking Pokemon, otherwise just use Luxurious Cape on Aegislash. TM Evolution for evolving Hone Edge into Dual Blade so you can get Aegislash out that much quicker and easier would also work well. And then we're back to the beginning. So thank you, everybody. I also want to give a quick thank you to the Arborists, the channel members. Thank you so much for everything that you do in supporting the channel. Helps me do this work for you. I really enjoy it. And also thank you to all of the Discord members for keeping the conversation going with your creative builds. So we have a bunch of matches today, everybody. I just went crazy with Aegislash. A lot of quick wins. Hope you enjoy them. Please take care of yourselves. And may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Peace. Okay, so we're facing a Blastoise deck. We're going to go ahead and get a Hone Edge off the first Nest Ball. Okay. We will use energy. We will go ahead and use Nest Ball, get Genesect. We're going to use Genesect's Metallic Signal, the Thin. Turn there. Buddy Poffin with Froakie and Frigibax, so it's also Greninja and Baxcalibur. This is a water deck, obviously. Opponent plays Arven. They get TM Evo and a Buddy Poffin. They play Buddy Poffin, and they get the Plusle Mine and combo. Buddy Pulse ability. If you have a Plusle in play, whenever your opponent attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their Pokemon, you put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Okay, and the opponent attaches to Froakie. Another Hone Edge. Go Dual Blade, and we will Iono. Okay, we have Luxurious Cape on the Hone Edge. We will attach to the Dual Blade. We'll take 2 damage counters for that. We'll use Metallic Signal to go ahead and get Aegislash and Dual Blade. And we will pitch Ballin. Ogerpon. Okay, Ogerpon is not weak to metal, but we want to go after the Frigibax because Baxcalibur is a single prizer. The Greninja for Froakie is an EX. That's fine. These two don't evolve. This evolves in Blastoise EX, so that's fine. He's going to bring up Genesect. And he's going to pass. All right. Okay. Have an Iono. All right, we'll evolve into Dual Blade. Evolve into Aegislash. I want to get the Frigibax out of the way, and I also want Aegislash here. Let's go ahead and Metallic Signal, and we'll just thin a little bit. I don't want to reveal that I have the EX. Let's see here. Let me check something. Yeah, let's go ahead and Arven for a vessel. Cape. Get rid of the cape. Those two down. Attach to dual blade. Fighting Pulse, and we will KO the Frigi for 240 hitting for weakness. If they put another Pokemon down, we get an Aegislash. That's nice. If they put another Pokemon down that evolves into an EX, I mean, we could theoretically just not bother with anything. Although this Ogerpon is kind of annoying. Another Plusle, okay. He could theoretically retreat lock us. So we're just going to do this. I'm going to boss up the Ogerpon just because it's annoying me. And we'll take another 20 for Buddy Pulse, and we'll just hit the Ogerpon. So both the Aegislash are fine. The Genesect's just chilling. We can give it up if we want. There's Badoo as well. Yeah, they're probably going to Torrential Pump. 100 to the active, 120 to the bench. So they could hit Genesect or take out Badoo. And it does not work if it's on the bench. Mysterious Shield works everywhere. Okay. So now they have 3 cards in hand. We're winning the prize trade. And they can see GG's. Alright. The power of Aegislash. Okay, we're going first. And we're playing Chien-Pao. That's great to see. Honedge. We can Nest Ball right away to get Genesect. We have Rare Candy in hand, so we can go find Aegislash. Okay. We will attach Mist Energy. We'll go ahead and find it now. And we'll thin out with a Dual Blade. And we'll use Attract Customers. Get a nice Chorus so we can get an energy for next turn. We also have the Switch in hand. Alright, so unless our opponent Ionos us, we are sitting pretty. They draw for turn. They attach a card, attach one to Chien-Pao. Oh, I think that's game. So we Rare Candy the Aegislash. We switch in. We play Chorus. And we will attach the metal. And we will Hard Bash for 240. GG's. Genesect makes all the difference. Okay, we're facing Eevee Box or maybe Jolteon given the sleeves. We'll see what happens here. Opponent plays Nest Ball. Okay. Next to they get a Dynamo. Okay. So yeah, no doubt Jolteon. They play Buddy Buddy Poffin. They have Iono's Tadbulb and another Eevee. Okay. So Iono's Belly Bolt is on the table. They play Electric Generator. They hit one on the Dynamo. Okay. They attach a Lightning to Eevee. They play Carmine, get rid of another Carmine and a Lightning Energy. pass. All right. All right. I like Genesect, but I also like another Hone Edge in case Eevee gets charged up. And or I guess I should say Jolteon, and then it starts doing some damage. So I'd rather not lose the. I mean, I guess they could gust me, but I mean, will Iono them? I have to make a choice here. I'm just gonna choose to put on that one. Get a buddy. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Badoo and Tatsu. Let's attach the air balloon to Tatsu. We can Arven for a rare candy and attach Mist next turn. Assuming they don't mess with our hand. Electric Generator is played and failed. Opponent plays Ultra Ball. Buddy and Ultra Ball go away. They get their Jolteon. Play it to the active, obviously. They attach a lightning from hand. Flashing Spear does 60 plus 90 more if you discard energy from the bench. You can do that twice. Let's play Tatsu. Luxurious Cape is awesome. We'll put it here. We will Arven for rare candy. And we'll get another cape. The thin. Rare candy there. We will attach the Mist. And we will use attract customers. Can we get a supporter? We got Boss and Iono. I like both of these. I don't really need a new hand. I wouldn't mind getting rid of one of the supporter mons on the bench. Okay, we'll use hard bashing and get rid of. No, get rid of it. Yeah, not yet. Sorry, getting ahead of ourselves. We can stop Eevee from evolving again. The Tadpole from evolving. There's an electric. Okay, we can get rid of that. It can hit us for 50, but that's not really saying much. Okay, so let's see what the opponent does here. Has 3 cards in hand. We have a Tool Scrapper. Can't obviously use it. Not sure what they would play other than Sparkling Crystal. They play Ultra Ball to get rid of Air Balloon and Super Rod. They have a Mew EX to draw 3 with Restart ability. That's a scary mon because it can copy our attack. But we have to 3-shot us as we have 250 and does 120. Hard Bastion does 120. Electric's going to use the Dynamotor ability. Once during your turn, you may attach a basic lightning from your discard to the bench. They're going to do it again, and they're going to come up and hit me, I guess. But they're just going to wait because Jolteon has a free retreat. Iono's Bellybolt EX would put those energies into play from hand. Electric gets them in play from the discard, so that's an interesting choice there to do both. Let's see. They're going to bring up Eevee, and they're going to pass, okay. Chorus's Tenacity. Energy in a Stadium. Let's do Town Store. And we'll just get a metal in case we draw something else. We'll get rid of Lavincha. I'm not too concerned about the electric coming in. I would like to get rid of it, but I mean, there's no terrible rush. This is it. With Aegislash, just let it sit there. It's a wall breaker and a wall. Okay. And the opponent concedes. GG's. Okay, we're going second. Our opponent has the dreaded Munkidori. We're facing Hydreigon. Okay. We can handle... They attach a metal to Monkey. We can handle this. We have a Nest Ball. That's great. Alright, let's go ahead and get Genesect and do a quick deck search. We have one boss. Okay. He could have... He could have a Psychic Energy where he just KOs me outright. It's gonna sound strange, but I think I'm gonna boss up the Dino just to ensure that most likely won't happen. The other thing is, if he evolves, he's gonna Crushing Hammer me. If he evolves, then I could KO, but now I can't because of Crushing Hammer. He's gonna Iona me, so that hurts even more. Wow, that's a lot of Hone Edge. But I do have the rare candy. Let's have a reversal. He has 2 monkeys. Okay. He's gonna get rid of a Nest Ball. That's fine. Another boss. Okay, let's do the signal. Okay, I'll evolve this Hone Edge. I'm gonna put a second one down just to get it set up. Attach the cape here. I like the idea of getting this thing set up now. I don't want to play Buddy just because I don't want to overbench. He attaches a TM Evo to the bench monkey, one of the bench monkeys, and a Darkness Energy to the other monkey. I'm thinking he plays Iona. I think he wants to retreat into this monkey and then evolve. He gets a Xylus. He has a rescue board on a bench monkey as well. He's going to stomp off, gets rid of a Metal Energy and an Arven. That's fine with us. We have a Metal Energy in hand. We have 2 Metal Energies in hand. We're going to go here. I'm going to thin with Genesect. Although I'm going to use Arven to go ahead and get a rare candy. And another luxurious cape. Play the cape. Hard bashing. Okay, we'll get rid of the Xylus. Monkey can still confuse us. We don't have a Mist Energy yet. There's a Tatsugiri. We'll see what happens. Opponent plays Earthen Vessel, gets rid of a Darkness Energy. There's the dreaded Psychic and the Metal. Brenzen Paldea draws 3. Okay. Mind Bend for 60. Yep. Prime Catcher is lovely. Let's not use it just yet. All right, we'll thin some more. See if we can flip heads. We do not. That's fine. We can spare head, tails or 2. They play Xerosic. We don't need this. We need that. Really don't need these. We have Super Rods. We can just get all those back if we really want to. With the Super Rod. They have a Darkness attached to the other monkey. Okay. They're going to Mind Bend. Okay. Mist Energy is fantastic. We'll do this. We will Prime Catcher up this one, bring this guy up. We will KO this monkey, and the other one cannot affect us with the confusion. We get an Arven. Okay, opponent draws. Let's see what goes on here. Benches another monkey. Attaches a psychic energy. We'll use Mind Bend. Okay. We draw a buddy. Don't want to overbench. I'm gonna just use Metallic Signal. Get an Aegis to get my last evolution card. And we KO the monkey. We have an Iono. Alright, so we're sitting pretty, just waiting. Attach another energy to the monkey. They will Mind Bend for another 60 damage. Back to us, and we will use Hard Bashing for the win. And that's another GG's, alright. So as you can see, everybody, Aegislash, very powerful when it gets set up. Okay, we're starting, and this is an opening hand if I ever had one. We're going to use Metallic Signal to go ahead, do a deck check, get some dual blades to thin out as well. Okay. Opponent has Mimikyu and a Slowpoke. So that they could evolve into Slowking EX, or the baby Slowbro that allows you to move damage counters to it. I forget the name of the ability offhand. Okay, so basically, depending on what our opponent does, we're gonna Iono and reset our hand. Although if we do get an Arven, we'll just go ahead and get some Hone Edge down. And then just evolve the next turn. Oh, they're playing Clefairy and also Brock Scouting. That could evolve into Clefable EX. It could evolve into the Clefable that allows you to take an extra prize. You KO it with a certain attack. Brock Scouting gets Slowking EX. There we go. They play Nest Ball to get down a Natu. Gosh, I'm not speaking right. They play Nest Ball for Natu, and they pass. Okay. And we get a Buddy Buddy. Let's go. Get 2 Hone Edge. Let's use Iono. Give them a new hand, but at least we get rid of the Slowking. Another Genesect. We'll do this. We'll go back, we'll shuffle our own deck, and get the dual blades. We'll end our turn. Genesect just does a lot for this deck, and for really any metal deck. Yeah, it's a 2-prize liability, but we have a lot of 2-prize liabilities. Plus, worst comes to worst, you could charge it up. Opponent attaches a Psychic to the Slowpoke, and evolves into the Fable EX, and they're going to Iono us. So Fable EX, Lunar Zone, all of your Pokemon that have Psychic Energy attached have no retreat cost, 1 Wrist Moon, 3 Psychic Energy, 170 base damage. You may move any amount of Psychic Energy from your Pokemon to other Pokemon any way you like. They play Terra Orb, they get Slowking EX. They're going to use Profound Knowledge, 30 damage, and we are now confused. We have 2 rare candies in hand. Let's go ahead and get those Aegislash. And we'll do it again. We will play Arven to go ahead and guarantee what we want off of the Earthen Vessel. And we'll get a luxurious cape just in case. We will attach the cape to Aegislash. We will attach the air balloon to Genesect. We will play Earthen Vessel. We'll get rid of the buddy. Now, the thing is, we don't want to be confused. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to attach to this Aegislash here. We're okay to fall behind on prizes. We're going to give them Badoo to stall a little bit. Also to item, yeah, I mean, obviously item locking. What I really want is to find Mist Energy so that, yeah, fusion doesn't set in. Wise Headbutt's fine. 130 base damage, trigger your deck for any 2 cards. The thing is, like, this, he can't hurt us, confusion aside, can't hurt us. Mimikyu is a one-shot, Xatu is a one-shot, so we're just gonna wait. We're not in any rush. That's why it's like a partial stall deck. Aggro stall, if you want to call it that. Okay, so we have some options here. We can do a Metallic Signal to thin out, or we can risk the Iono. See if we get the Mist that way. Switch. Let's thin with Metallic Signal. And we'll Iono. He loses the cards that he found. Didn't get what we want. I don't want to. Let's pass. Opponent plays Arven. Gets a Hyper Aroma and a Luxurious Cape. There's another Slowking. We're fine with that. There's a Hyper Aroma for a Xatu, no doubt. Gets 2 of that, 2 Xatus and a Slowking. Another Wise Headbutt. We get a boss's orders. Okay. Let's use Prime Catcher. We'll bring up Slowking, bring up Tatsu. Track customers. Chorus. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. So now we can get Town Store and Mist Energy. So now what we're going to do is we're going to attach the Mist to the Aegislash so it cannot be confused. We play Town Store. We go ahead and find our second air balloon. Because we use Prime Catcher, we can now hard retreat out of the active into Aegislash, and we start to work our way through the Slowking. And there you have it. Aegislash at work with Genesect and Tatsu. Opponent uses Town Store. Gets a Turbo Energize. Uses the Xatu's Clairvoyant Sensibility. Attaching energy, psychic energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon, then draw 2. Attaches to the Mimikyu. So we have 1, 2, 3 prizes available for him to take with anything, but that is only going to drop him down to 2. So we're okay just to keep this board the way it is. No need to bench anything else. Attaches an energy to Slowking. And also Turbo Energize, which he will use. He has free retreat on the Slowking because of Clefable, but it is what it is. Attaches to Mimikyu and Xatu. We could boss KO them. I kind of like the idea. Just getting it out of the way. Slowking's not going to do anything. Let's get their draw engine. Rule of thumb: when you can't go for your opponent's supply lines. We get a Jet Energy. Okay. We could Jet Tatsugiri into the active to find something and then retreat. Okay, attaches a Cape. Mist Energy will not allow because it's effects of attacks. Mimikyu has Ghost Eye. It's not going to do anything to this Aegislash. He plays Buddy Buddy Poffin. He gets a Mimikyu and a Clefairy down. He plays Zerosic. That's perfectly fine. Choose 3 to discard. We don't need the Nest Ball. We don't need the big Aegislash. Jet Energy just in case. Tool Scrapper in case he puts something down. And Boss because it's extremely powerful. Some would say it needs a ban. What do you think, chat? Sorry, I keep calling you chat. It's not a stream. What do you think? Does Boss's Orders need a ban? Should it not be reprinted if it hasn't been already? Ghost Eye doesn't do anything. There we go. Also, with the Hero's Cape, we'll get 2 prizes for it. I don't really need to Arven. I could get an energy for the Aegis. And he just concedes. All right, GG's. There you have it. Aegislash putting in work. Okay, we're facing Charizard Greninja. We have a fantastic opening hand here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Buddy Buddy and just get 2 metal. We'll do a quick search as well. 2 Genesect, 4 Aegislash. Okay, we got our switch. Tool Scrappers here. All right, wonderful. Do this. Opponent plays Arven. Okay, so our hand's not going to get messed up. Gets an Ultra Ball and a Bravery Charm. They play Ultra Ball, get rid of 2 Water Energy. They get an Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. Okay, this is a really interesting box deck. They Golden Flame to attach 2 Fire Energy to the Ho-Oh. Attach a Bravery Charm to the Ho, and they pass. Alright, they have a 1-card hand. Now, because we're weak to fire, they could one-shot us here, but we're going to chance it. Attach this. We're going to go ahead and get Genesect. And we will get Metallic Signal for Dual Blade and Aegislash. We'll get the Aegislash just in case we need it. Double Edge Slash doing 220. 30 damage to ourselves, we get a nice prize. So unless he gets an Earthen Vessel, I think we're going to be okay. Pokemon League Headquarters does not hurt at all. We also have Boss's Orders. Okay. He gets a Research. Okay, loses a Switch. Let's see what he gets here. Mew EX. Plays Artisan. Gets another Froakie. And he passes. Okay, that's fine. Metal Energy, let's attach that to Aegislash. Let me Artisan. Get Tatsu. Alright, I'm gonna play League. And I'm gonna boss up his Ho-Oh because I don't like the idea of him coming in and one-shotting me. So now he needs an additional colorless to use the attack. He could bump it, but maybe he doesn't have a bump. Gets a Frogadier. Attaches energy to Frogadier. Counter Catcher. Brings up the Genesect. Perfectly fine and understandable. Has a max belt on the Frogadier. Plays another Research. Loses Iono. Good strategy for him. Benches a Pheasantipity EX. Plays Buddy Buddy Poffin. Gets another Charmander. Okay, waiting to see what he does here. Ideally, we would top deck Arven, Town Store, or an Air Balloon outright. We get a boss. That'd be great if we could get out of the active. Let's try thinning with Metallic Signal. Let's get the dual blades. Okay, we could attach Reversal, but I'd rather wait and use it on Aegislash. Because he has all these EXs and potential EXs in play. We have 6 prizes on the board, but Aegislash won't be touched by the EXs, so really it's more like 5. Another energy to Ethan's Ho-Oh, and he passes. Tool Scrapper. Yeah, his original HP is 230, so it's not like we'd be KOing him there. Let's just continue thinning. Okay, so needs another one though. He gets the Charizard. Okay, maybe now he'll get it. Oh, he attaches to Charizard and to Frogadier, not to the Ho-Oh. He's gonna Arven. Okay, maybe he'll get an energy off of a Vessel or something. An energy switch, that's what he's doing. Okay. But I wonder why he didn't just attach to the Ho-Oh directly. And he's gonna move it to Mew. Okay, alright, I have no idea what he's doing. Gets a Greninja EX. And he passes. Okay, let's see what we get. We get a Mist Energy. I need to charge up Aegislash. Might as well just put it there. And we'll just get the Aegislash. We have thinned out our deck of all the evolutions. If we can, he could KO us here. Oh, he's gonna Iono us. Okay, I was gonna say we could take the KO with Aegislash. That would give more fuel for Peerless Edge. We have a switch. That's nice. He plays Palpad. Gets back 2 Ionos. Now he retreats the Ho-Oh. And brings up the Greninja. He'll use Shinobi Blade to drop 220 on me because of the max belt, and he'll get a card from it as well. Okay, well, we'll just bring up Aegislash and start swinging. I think we'll Iono. Don't really care for that hand too much. We'll put him down to 4 cards. Luxurious Cape is exactly what we want to see, just in case. We have 120 right here. All right. So right now we're 3-shotting the Greninja. Remember, Mew can 3-shot us because of copying hard bashing. We 2-shot the Mew, so that's fine with us. We're okay to wait. Yep. Okay, he's gonna Iono us again. Arvin, Iono, Rare Candy, Nestball, Town Store. Town Store would be nice for Tatsu, but I like this complicating his Mew and Ho-Oh strategy. Shinobi Blade doesn't do anything, but that's okay. He'll just get a card. We can Iono that card out of his hand anyway. I don't really think we need the Mist. Just put on Tatsu in case in case we get a hard retreat, can't find an air balloon. Watch us find it right now. Nope, not quite. That's okay. All right, and we will hard bash. Going to play Super Rod. Gets back fire into water energy. Another Shinobi Blade. Okay. We can Iono that away again. Okay. Counter Catcher. We could bring up the Ho-Oh. I just like messing up his hand way too much. We don't really need it. We're just kind of just sitting back and waiting. There's the air balloon we were thinking of for the Tatsu. And we'll just get rid of the Greninja, give more fuel to Aegislash EX. Prime Catcher is great. So Peerless Edge is up to 210. So we have our choice of Fez or Ho-Oh. Froakie could also come in chaos if Mew hits us twice. Oh, never mind. There's a Greninja. Okay, he plays Golden Flame, attaches to Ho-Oh, attaches to the Mew. He's going to choose a new Pokemon. Okay, he's going to bring up Charizard. He's going to boss up. Yep, the Aegislash EX. We thought that might happen. He plays a Buddy Buddy Poffin. Plays Mew's Restart. Gets Burning Darkness for 270. Hits it for exactly 330. Okay, Tatsu Giri comes into the active. Of course, is Tenacity. Let's attract customers. We get a boss. How do you like that? Let's use Prime Catcher. We'll bring up the Ho-Oh. Just get the KO out of the way. Mew doesn't scare us because it needs another energy and it's 3-shotting. He theoretically could have Vitality Band, but I doubt it. Brings up Charizard. Flips the script with Fez. Gets another Mew down. Attaches energy to that Mew. They boss up the Tatsu, that's fine. The 3-shotting Zard, 2-shotting Fez, 3-shotting Greninja, and 2-shotting the Muse. I don't want to use boss because they could just get out of it rather easily, and Counter Catcher here is useless. They play Crispin. They get a fire energy, attach a fire, the fire from hand. They're going to retreat out of the Zard into Mew with 3 energy, but they already attached for turn. So genome hacking isn't going to work. And they pass. Okay, and we'll just hard bash. Now if they want to retreat, we'll just boss up the Mew. They attach to the benched Mew. They bring up the benched Mew. And they pass. Alright, and we hard bash for the victory. Alright. Interesting how the block decks give you the most trouble. But it's still good. It's still fun to play. GG's, everybody. Okay, we start with Tatsu. We'll bench the Onedge. Onedge and Badoo. Let's do a quick deck check. We got the Genesect. We got 2 Aegislash, 1 in hand. Aegislash X out of boss. Here, Candy, Prime, Cape, and okay, Metal Energy. Let's do attract customers. And we hit nothing. Okay, well, it is what it is. Opponent plays Buddy Buddy Poffin. Gets 2 dinos. Okay, we're facing Hydreigon. Attaches an energy to Dino. Really, we just need a charged up Aegislash in the active. And we're good. Oh, he's going to boss up? Oh, he's going to boss. The Onedge. Okay. No damage because we resist Badoo, but we... Alright. We top deck a Metal Energy. We could do Chorus as well. I'll get one of these. Yeah. Don't want to play the League categories because then we can't do Reckless Charge to KO the Badoo. Got another Aegislash. Okay. We can Arven Rare Candy, and that'll be wonderful. Mist Energy will also protect us if he has any Devolution. But we'll see. Alright. Oh, well, okay. Even if he gets Hydreigon, he gets rid of Dino and Ultra Ball with an Ultra Ball. And he gets he gets a Pheasantipity. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. He attaches a Psychic to Dino on the bench, uses Flip the Script. He plays Arven. Gets an Ultra Ball and a rescue board. And he passes. Okay. This is good for us. We get a Genesect. That's wonderful. If we want to make use of it. I don't want to give him prizes on the board if I don't need to. We'll get the Luxurious Cape and the Rare Candy. We'll go here. Put that down. We'll attach Luxurious Cape. 120 to the Dino. Probably should put down League Headquarters for that, but he could still stomp anyway. We get a Vessel. Plays the Dino. Plays Flip the Script, gets 3 more cards. Plays Chansey to the bench. Okay, so it's the Blissey EX build. Plays Arven. Gets a Rare Candy. Okay. Plays Ultra Ball, so I'm guessing he's going to get Hydreigon online. Gets rid of Rescue Board and Fighting Energy. There's the Hydreigon. There's a Metal Energy, so he's going to try to Obsidian at some point. That's fine with us. We can try to put 8. We can try to charge up an Aegislash here. Oh, yeah, he's not going to hit us. Yeah, I thought, okay, yeah. We get rid of he gets rid of a Super Rod, Buddy, and an Aegislash, so that's 1. I'm just going to get rid of the Buddy. We get 2 Metal. We can try to set this guy up here. I don't want to bench Genesect for prizing. So he hits us. We hit him for 1. He gets 3. Then he hits us again for 6. We hit him again. He gets 9. So he's gonna mill at least 6 more cards. Okay, now he's gonna Obsidian us. Okay, so that's fine. Hone Edge goes away. He's gonna Iono us. That's fine. Arven, Night Stretcher, Iono, Mist Energy. He gets a Blissey. 3 EXs in play. We're giving him 3 prizes. Everything's fine. Just can't deck out. He has fewer cards than we do. There's Glass Trumpet, attaching a Darkness Energy to the Blissey from the discard. There's Obsidian. Okay, so he's not going to mill. Hone Edge and Tatsugiri go away. Okay, what do we draw? Rare Candy, and we're just going to Hard Bash. Plays Nest Ball. Oh, the dreaded Munkidori. Oh boy. We have Mist Energy attached, so he can't confuse us with Mind Bend. He plays Arven. Gets a Buddy Poffin. Plays the Buddy Poffin. He fails it. Plays Happy Switch with the Blissey. Puts the Darkness Energy on Hydreigon to the Monkey. That has to be a misplay. Oh, he's gonna retreat. He just does. Okay, he just doesn't want any of it, I guess. He puts the Blissey in. So now he's gonna use the Monkey to put Yeah, everything on the Aegislash just slowly KO it, or else he's also going to go for Badoo. But that's actually good for us. He went for the Badoo. Now I can Arven see about Counter Catcher. Can also go for the monkey itself. He could just get another one and start doing the same thing. So I'd rather just take 2 prizes. There's Genesect. Do we have it? Yes, we do. We also have Prime Catcher. Okay. Now let's get a cape. So we're going to hit the Hydreigon with exact numbers. So satisfying. 330 exactly. And we get a boss. That's awesome. So boss, prime catcher, etc., etc. Okay. Uses flip the script, draws 3. Plays Crispin. Gets a basic dark, attaches a psychic to Munkidori. So I hit Blissey with 120, puts me down to 190. Excuse me, 90. Hit him again. We're up to 210. Yeah, this is a 3-shot. All he can do is keep putting 3 back on me, but it's not going to be enough. Although I guess he could theoretically have Tool Scrapper, but we have to get up to 150 first. And 1... for him to get rid of it, then if he wants to Devo me, it'd be 190. No, 160. Okay. That's right. I could probably just boss the monkey. It's just, I mean... can't hit me with Blissey. Yep, okay. We're just going to stay here. We could Iono him, but, I mean, I like having boss in my hand just in case there's some shenanigans. Yeah, so he takes me down to... he'll take him down to 180, and that's going to be game. Unless he somehow has, like, Hero's Cape or something. So just Adrenabrain. Just have rare candy. I like having rare candy in hand just in case there's that Devo. Doubt it, but you never know. Bench is Pecharunt. You gonna bring in the Fez? To like try to stall maybe? He attaches a Darkness Energy to Fezandipity. He can use Subjugating Chains to bring in the Fez. He passes, and that's GG's. Okay, bring up the Blissey. Hitting once again. Back-to-back exact numbers. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of Aegislash. Please like and subscribe if you like more control-style content. Please take care of yourselves, and may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Peace.